Yo, what's up, gang gang? Now, we know that I love the blow fill unconditionally. Like, I always find reason to fall back in love with the box every day, right? But there are those rare occasions where I like to stray from the path and try to experiment with something else. But this is where the line is drawn with me. People will ask me, well, why don't you try the hydrosense? Why don't you try Largo? Why don't you try this? Why don't you try that? And, the Argon 8 and blah, blah, blah. If it is not as flexible as this box, that is a waste of my time because all synthesizers basically are working the same. Synthesis is the language of sound. Okay? The synthesizer's complex features and how they are all working in conjunction with each other on a flexible level is going to determine how powerful the synth truly is. And here I feel like I have a lot of control, plus it is user friendly. We are going to get into this synthesizer. Let me address, I think it is awesome. I think it has a lot of potential, and I had high hopes, and so did my investor, which is why it's sitting on this desk here. But we're both highly disappointed. Okay? Not only am I disappointed, my secretary is disappointed. On top of that. So you have three people who witness this thing and say, yeah, this might be something that you can get into, Crow. You might be able to do something, but user friendly. I can just jack it in right here, keyboard right here, and I'm good to go with MIDI control. Why is hooking up MIDI a science project? I get how the patching works. We're going to turn it on and look at it. It's excruciatingly loud. I don't have it plugged in. We will plug it in and get the volume level on check because it is extremely loud. I almost killed myself with it. Okay? I just want you to know that. But it's got to go back. Wonky knob action, I can't deal with that. Where the values are jumping all over. What's wrong with you? And then, okay, customer service, let's get on to that. Yeah, I get there's only two people in this company. Yeah, you have a forum that you have users who barely know their way around except for a couple. And like I said, it's not really sharing much, the stuff that they're sharing. Maybe displaying this, that, and the third, but it does not help. Okay? Customer service really isn't that good. And let my clients be the first to tell you. I get overseas clients that hit me up at weird times in the morning and the AM, and they will tell you I get back even for free content. That goes to show the level of my customer service. I deal with all the customers. Okay, Wavetable Wizard? Yeah. 3 a.m. You know what that's called? Dedication. You know what? God's always on time for me. So praise be to him. Let me explain who I am. I'm working on God's time. So when you need something, you're going to get it. Customer service, unprecedented. You know why? Because I tap in with all my clients one-on-one. If they need anything or if there was a mishap, I get right back. You can ask them. The proof is in my Google Drive. Okay, I just want you to know that. Them overseas calls, we work on different time zones. Even sometimes in America, USA clients, they're on the other side. I still answer promptly. There have been a couple times where I've been out of the office and I couldn't answer though. But I got back as soon as I could and fulfilled the promise. See, a covenant is where you keep a promise until you draw your last breath. And while I'm here, I'm going to always uphold this Wavetable Wizard. I made a product within a product. I aim to please, I aim to serve. It's not just for me, it's for everyone. Alright? I just want that to be clear. And customer service with me is unprecedented. I tap in. I don't, oh yeah, well just do this and blah, blah, blah. That's not how that works. That's why that's going back to the store. And we'll play with something else. We're not going to play with this bullshit though. Excuse my friends, I'm trying to be professional. But without further ado, let's probably look at this and let's look at some of the features. I wish it could just be user friendly. Jack in the USB like it's supposed to, like it says in the manual, plugged in and MIDI play. But it doesn't do that. You have to set up a MIDI module and do all this extra stuff just to get MIDI to command. Wait a minute. I don't have to do that when I plug this USB MIDI jack or the 5 pin DIN in anything. That right there is bullshit alone. But like I said, we're gonna get into looking at the box. It's a beautiful thing. I mean, it has so much potential. I dreamed about this box many nights. I just didn't decide to mess with it until now. And this is the honest to God truth. All right. So I don't know. I'll tap back in though.